Nichelle Turner. Nichelle, I cannot help but remember how big a deal it was when Tom divorced his second wife, Nicole Kidman, and how people said that came out of nowhere for her, that she didn't even see it coming. And now it seems like people are speculating, did he see this one coming?
Absolutely. And you know, Christy, it is funny because I just remember hearing someone on the air that you were speaking with say these are two superstars that are getting divorced. And Tom Cruise has been through that with Nicole Kidman. They were two superstars that got divorced. And you talked about him maybe being blindsided by this. And that is, you know, kind of what we're starting to get the impression of, because his attorney did just release a statement to us, and it said that let me read this here. Kate has filed for divorce, and Tom is deeply saddened and is concentrating on his 3 children. Please allow them their privacy. Now, that is a very short statement, but what it does allude to is that Tom Cruise saying, listen, this was not what I wanted. This is Katie filing for a divorce. And he just did a really in-depth interview with Playboy magazine back in May. I don't know if you remember it, but in that interview he did talk a lot about Katie Holmes, and he said that he loved her. He loved her as much then as he does now. He said that she is an extraordinary person. He said that anyone who spends 5 minutes with her will see just that. He also said that he's really happy, and he said he has been since the moment they met. And then he went on to say at the end of the interview that what they have together is very special. So this was just a couple months ago, so it would make you think that maybe this did kind of come out of nowhere for him.
Hey, Nichelle, Michelanos here is, you know, you read that and you're thinking, okay, so how do we get to where we are now? Was there any inkling in Hollywood something was wrong? I mean, I've used the term shroud of secrecy. It's not like they're public people. Not a lot of Hollywood couples are, but especially these two and Suri have really been hidden away. Was there anything at all in any public appearances, and the few we get to see, where we could have seen this coming?
Well, that's just it, Mike. There hasn't been many public appearances for the two of them together lately. We've seen a lot of pictures of Katie with Suri together, or taking her to the park, taking her to get ice cream. We've seen Tom Cruise doing press for his new movie, Rock of Ages. He's also been shooting another movie. He did not do the press junket for Rock of Ages. I did do that, and they said, and I asked if he was going to sit down for interviews with us, and they said he's actually off shooting another movie. So he's been on one side of the globe, she's been on the other. At the premiere of Rock of Ages just a couple weeks ago, he was there, she was not. So when that sort of thing starts to happen and you're not photographed together for several months, people do start asking questions. However, when you have things like the Playboy interview that we just talked about, you know, you don't think that there's something wrong because he's so publicly saying how much he loves his wife and how happy he is with them. So this is kind of a shock, although you guys have been mentioning it and people have been always rumbling about them and will they last, won't they last? And to be honest, I kind of thought they would. So this is a bit of a shock.
Yeah, they lasted 5 years. Some people saying they lasted longer than